joining us today. This is Jason over at ATVO.co. Today, what we're going to be doing is showing you exactly how to make a ticker, a scrolling ticker at that, which can also be used for other tickers. First and foremost, you're going to go off of whatever your theme size is. So today we're going to change this. We're going to select the top portion here, which I have it named as Test R. Select size. From here you can go into the 1080 by 1920 because that's normally what you're going to broadcast from. So from that, that is now set. You're going to create a new widget. We're going to rename it Ticker for now. So once that's named, you're going to go in and adjust the layout. From there, you're going to adjust the width and the height. I go ahead and start at 50, which is usually a pretty good thickness for a ticker. And then it's just according to the size of the image or whatever that you're putting it in, as you can do it without images. I've done it a few times. For this one, we're going to bring it into, say, 1200. And you can see that's all the space you're going to have for the ticker to scroll from. It'll be from left to right. So now, from that, you're going to add a sub-widget. You can name it however you want. I'm not going to worry about that currently. Then from here, so 1200, normally I go about 400 or so for this portion, which is going to be how wide your actual name, position, that main data, not the whole ticker, just for that position. So we're going to go 400. Then from there, you can create your labels. Each of these labels, as you can see here, you're going to start putting your double zeros in. You just adjust the ticker to standings. I almost forgot that part. Then the label is going to be whatever data you want. So for now, we're just going to put position, which you'll have to scroll through and find that. So you could do positions games, or you can do starting position, car number, whatever you want in that. But for now, we're going to put positions first. Inside this ticker, if you double click, that's the space for position, name, and all of that. You can either drag it, as long as you're in design mode, or you can go to layout and adjust the width. That's all you need to worry about on this portion. So we're going to do it 50 by 50. It's a good square number for your position. Make sure your position is set. Make sure it is set like so. Then if you want to adjust the coloring of the font, change the font, anything like that, you can do so for each individual item, or you can do it for that entire row. I usually do uniform, both, and then center and center. And then say for the next one, we're going to do the car number, and we'll do that at 50 as well. Data, and then you'll just find the car number, which is here. Display, since we did that, we're going to do uniform, both, center, and center. And since we did it at 50, and we did the other at 50, you now have to adjust your left axis. So we'll do it at 50. And as you see, it moved the box here. Now, from there, we're going to add a label. I'm going to do this one at, say, 200. And go ahead and change it to 100. And this is going to be the name. So we're going to, you can center it or however you want to set that up. It's just like any other widget. Uniform, both, data, we're going to go full name, or you can do last name, either way. And then the last one is going to be layout. It's going to be 100, and then it's going to be 300. And then data, it's going to be interval. You can do live gap, which is what I tend to use. And then, of course, fill, uniform, however you want to set these up again. It's just what I prefer when I'm doing it for a test in this fashion. And now, as you see, we've got 10, 46, Simon Grossman, and then the data behind it. Now for the ticker portion, now that you have that, take it out of display mode. We're going to go into ticker. And here, we're going to enable it. The items per page is however you want. For the scrolling, it doesn't really matter because it will take into account. Yeah, I cannot speak today. And then you're going to change the direction if you want it repeating from right to left and scrolling left to right. And then always select the template. And as you see here, you have that data. And then when you hit start, it will start scrolling. Well, I'm going to put it. Scroll speed. That's what I needed to change. Sorry about that. You do have to go up kind of high on the scroll speed to get it to come through pretty quick. So I do 4,000. And once you start, as you see now, it is now scrolling. And of course, the higher up you go, the faster it will scroll. But as you also see in this portion, which is the main widgets folder, which is the full 1900 or 1920 by 1080, you can now drag this wherever you need it to be, and voila.